Do you suffer from back pain when you use a vacuum? Or even worse, do you dread vacuuming at all because you know you'll be in so much pain when you're done? If you do, hopefully this video is going to be for you. I'm Dr. Rodney White with Sapi Chiropractic, and I want to help you not be that person who ends up in an office like ours in back pain due to normal activities of daily living, such as using a guy like this, the vacuum. It's frightening how many people come to us every day in pain from doing this simple household chore. So let's go through a couple of do's and don'ts. First of all, when we vacuum, like anything else we do, in a perfect world, we want good posture. We want our shoulders over our hips and our ears falling over our shoulders. As soon as we go into this position and we bend at all, we're putting immense strain on our low back. If you repetitively do that, you are going to build up a lot of damage and cause problems and eventually end up in an office like ours. What's even worse than just bending is bending with a twist. And if you look at how most people vacuum, that's exactly what they do. They reach forward and they're not concentrating on which leg they should use, and so not only are they bending, but they're also twisting their back. So I'm exaggerating that, but that's happening on a smaller level in your lower spine every time you vacuum like that. So what can you do about it? Well, the first thing you want to do is make sure you use the opposite leg to step forward as you vacuum. So when you do that, it's this, so I'm not twisting at all, but that also makes it easier to keep the vacuum close to me. So I'm still bending a little, but only slight. And if you do have to bend, if you're someone who has done squats before and knows how to do a proper, or deadlifts and knows how to do a proper hip hinge instead of bending from the back, then this is where you want to apply it. If I'm going to bend forward and I use more of my hips and kick my buttocks out, I'm not straining my back as much. But in a perfect world, not only do we want to do this stagger stance, but you want to keep this hand tied as close to your hip as you can and just work in smaller areas, going side to side, doing more of a crab walk. But you'll see as I go forward, I'm still using that opposite leg and I'm not bending, I'm keeping that in nice and close. I am aware that if you have a big area to vacuum or you're doing it professionally, that's going to be a little bit slower, but it all weighs up on how much pain does it cause you versus not. But if you are going to reach, just make sure you use that opposite leg and really try and keep your back as straight as possible. The other thing to remember too is you really don't want to lift and move the vacuum. They can be very heavy, and that alone, if you keep doing that every time you move places, that's going to bother you. Make sure you have a vacuum that rolls easily. So hopefully this has been of value for you. If it is, please share it. And if you are someone who's still suffering with back pain after applying these tips and techniques, it's probably time to go and see a chiropractor. If you're in the local Omaha area, we'd be more than happy to take a look at you and see if you could benefit from some chiropractic care to help. We'll have our website in the tagline below. If we can be of help, we'd love to be that for you. So hopefully this helps. We'll see you next time.